Hey everyone, hope you're all having an amazing time wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and that your sleep is restful and peaceful, and that when you wake up, you are ready to hit the tag. So hopefully you're changing your story, you're building your new life, your new health conditions by helping your body heal itself just by giving it permission to. And doing your breath work and your movement. So we're going to do the 25 tongue circles this way, 25 this way, and then we'll do a few eye and tongue circles. We'll do some qigong, some breath work, but right now let's do this, because this is about the placebo versus the nocebo. And the difference is, placebo, people have a positive attitude. They have a lot of oxygen in their body. Even though they got sick, they still have oxygen in their body. The weaker you are, the less oxygen you have, because that's your power. And nocebo is a negative thought pattern. So that's how we talk ourselves in and out of things. Mostly out of. It's our limitations, our fears. You know, it's if we fear something, it lives inside us. And if it's health or physical situation, a mental, emotional, spiritual situation, the best thing to do is relax and just let it go. Because the nocebo effect, that's the road to Hellville, and a positive attitude is the road to Wellville. And sometimes when we're sick or we're experiencing dis-ease in our body, it's not just painful, it's frustrating because we can't get rid of it like that. It took years to get our body in the condition it's in, and it's not going to just go away overnight, unfortunately. You can hide the symptoms with synthetic drugs, but it's not getting rid of the core issue. And that's what we need to get to, is what is it inside you that happened that is causing this discomfort, this ease, this pain, this frequency that just won't go away. Because usually it's something that happened. It may not even be anything that you remember. But through breath work and shaking, like this, try to shake for 2 or 3 minutes. That will start to loosen up things that are trapped in the tissue. So the tissue is not vibrating, it's more in a state of stagnation. And as we shake and we move and we breathe, those start to loosen up. We have good hydration with fruits, berries, melons, and vegetables. Some good live liquids, smoothies. And just add them into your daily diet. We have to start listening to our body again. It's been trying to tell us that's what pain is about. It's the only way it can get our attention. Causes enough pain, guess what? You're going to pay attention. Because your body's really in control. And we've been trained that our mind is in control. Well, that's not true. can think all we want to. Getting well is a feeling. Healing is a feeling. If we could think ourselves well, nobody would ever get sick. And people that have the nocebo think themselves into dis-ease. And there are people that heal even though they have the nocebo effect, and there are people that have issues even though they have the placebo effect. I mean, there's no set line or rule for anything in nature. We're gifted so much time here. And we can push it into oblivion, right? By doing everything that's causing disease, or we can just let it go and do what makes us happy. Laugh and play and dance. And if you go, well, you know, my job's not very much fun. Get a job that is. Try to figure out how to get a job without quitting your job. You wouldn't need to be doing that. But figure out your plan. Write your new story. So this is one we haven't done yet, and this is going to be, might be difficult for some people. But we're not going to pick our arms up. And we're going to hit our shoulders back here. Not hard. So it's kind of like this. And so when you do this, you just let the momentum of your arms swinging. You don't have to hit back on your shoulders, because there's a lot of stress and stuff back here. And, you know, the tongue circles help with that. But getting your whole body, opening up the chest, the whole chest right here. This is really good for us. And if you can only do this far, that's what you do. Because over time, you're doing this, and I'm not picking my arms up. Just the momentum is taking them that high. And eventually, you will be able to go and try and hold your hands like this as you're doing it. And the next thing you know, because I couldn't do this a while ago. When I grew my ponytail, I couldn't even put my hands back to put the elastic in it. So there's hope for all of us. I'm not special in any way. I'm just a guide, and I love being a guide to show others how they can rebuild, regenerate, re-energize their body and get their health back. So it's good to cross that center line with our legs every once in a while, and our arms too. Okay, let's, those that can, just roll around and around like this. If you can only do it like this or like this, doesn't matter. That's where you start. And those that can whip their arm right around, if that's what they want to do, then do it. But just don't hurt yourself. This can cause a lot of issues in your shoulders. So we just want to be gentle. That's what this whole thing is about. All these movements are all about being gentle. Let's go from the 6 lymphatic gates. What am I? Well, I'll be right back and we'll do that. Okay. All right. 6 lymphatic gates. Right above the collarbone, right in that little pocket, that little circle right in there, And right below it, there's another spot. Right below it, right above it. So I put 2 fingers here and 2 here and just rub that. You know, you could really call anything a placebo, nocebo. I mean, life is a placebo, nocebo event. It depends on how we live and how we want to live. You know, are we living to our, if there is such a thing, fullest potential, you know, you got to give 110, 120, 130%. And if you're not, then you're out of here. You think that would cause a little stress in the body after a while? We're so stressed, we don't even know how to relax. So, gate number 2 is right behind the earlobe, right at the top of where the jaw comes around. There's a little hole there. That's a lymph node. I mean a gate, excuse me, gate number 2. And you just run down the side of the neck. And it pulls that right into gate 1. And that drains this side of the head. Then we'll go over and do this one. And we put our fingers on that big muscle. And we pull that down, and it keeps that lymphatic system clean, flexible, keeps things moving. Because if they get jammed, things back up in the head, and that's not good at all, ever. You have to keep these things going. So gate number 3 is where the shoulder rolls around into the chest plate. All right, that's gate 3, gate 4, right under the solar plexus, all the way down around the belly button. All right, so we're going to take a deep belly breath. We're going to inhale through the nose, and then we'll just exhale through the mouth, exhale all the air out, and then just start rubbing back and forth. Right around the belly button. And then the heel of the hand across, and the fingers back. Okay. Then rub. You can tap a little if you want to. All these vibrations help things, helps move blood and lymph. All right, then number 5 is groin, right where the hip and the body connect. A lot of lymph nodes in there. We need to keep clean, keep clear, keep moving. Don't want any stagnation here, because it goes right up inside the body into really sensitive areas. Okay, now gate 6, behind the knees. I use one hand on each side and just tap it. Then the other side. Okay, and I mean, if you want to set them out, 9, 18, 36, whatever. You can go up to 100 if you want to. And that's what this, you know, you just throw your hands over like this, so as you can. Probably a lot of you can do it better than I can. So, that's how it goes. It helps me because it's pulling this up Because when I first started doing these, it was really tight. Okay, so once you figure out your story, you'll know if you're having a nocebo or a placebo. Because placebo is positive, nocebo is negative. And if you feel like you're going downhill all the time, that's a nocebo mindset. And it's not going to just happen because you tell it to stop. It's something that we have to be committed to and work at. Because we were committed, might not even know it, but committed to what got us where we are right now. In all aspects of our life. Believing some people that we shouldn't have and whatever. Just need to let it all go. Oh, and I was going to show you. There's a point right here. Use your left hand right where the knuckle for your wrist is, the wrist bone. Just to the inside that there's a little hole there. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's right here, right on the inside. You'll see a little hole there, all right? And just take that, hold it, put your hand over your heart. You can use your thumb. That's what I was using. Use your thumb, put your hand over your heart, and just slowly breathing down. Close your eyes. As long as you're not driving. And just feel your whole body relax. That's a good one to do once you lay down in bed and you just let your breathing relax and you hold that spot and it will slow down your heart rate. So, those are good things to know. All right, let's get into the tongue circles. We did the 6 lymphatic gates. Yep. So the tongue circles, tongue in front of the top teeth, under the lip, 25 in this direction, and then 25 in the other direction. And push your tongue out as far as you can as you're going around, and get resistance back on it because it'll really strengthen your tongue. So that's a good thing. Okay? And it might help stop snoring for those that have that issue. So tongue in front of the top teeth, under the lip, and go. And remember to keep breathing the whole time. Woo. Breathing in through my nose, out through my nose, breathing you on your own. But anyway. So now do 25 in the other direction, and remember to keep breathing through your nose. Okay, so 25 in that direction. So now we're going to do tongue circles. We'll start with 2. And those that need to sit, because some people can't roll their eyes without getting dizzy. I've been through this on the other videos, but I think it's important. Wherever we look, the muscles automatically move. And I mean, the whole body can be involved. So that's how powerful our eyes are. And if you put your thumbs back here, like this, right under where your skull and your neck meet, and just move your eyes around, you'll feel those muscles moving. So they're connected all the way right through all the muscles in your spine where your emotions are at. So we're going to start with 2. Like I said, please sit if you can, if you have to. And if you're wearing contacts, please take them out, because we don't want any contacts lost around there. So when we do that, tongue straight up. Tongue straight up. Yeah, well, tongue is straight up. And eyes straight up too, all right? Okay, that was 3 for me. I don't know how many you did, and I said 2, so. Here we go. We're going to go in the other direction now. And we'll do 2. Okay, that was 2. So now we're going to do 5. Okay, hope you guys are ready for this. Ready for 5. Here we go. Okay, now we'll do 5 in the other direction. Just catch your breath for a minute. Okay, go. Okay, I think I looked all the way up on a couple of those. But anyway, that's a really good exercise to get rid of stress and strain. And that's what this is about. This is to get rid of stress and strain and tightness through to open up the chest. And really good exercise. So let's see. We're going to do some shaking. Close the hands up, not tight, but just close them up. Get the biceps and triceps shaking. And then tap. Especially the hips. Spend a little time tapping on the hips. Get things moving in there. Any dense tissue or scar tissue. This will help break it up so that the live liquids, fruits, berries, melons, veggies, can go in there and start softening that scar tissue, and the body can flush it out so things can flow through there the way they're supposed to. Right up on the kidneys, back up the belly, down the arms. Down the inside of the legs, the outside. Right up onto the face, gently. Over the top of the head, back of the head. Gently in the back of the head. That's a very sensitive area for equilibrium. Rub the ears. Just take your fingers and just lightly tap. right up the middle. Rub the neck. Let's take a few deep breaths. We're going to stop right here this time, and then we'll exhale. Okay, I think I did everything. So I'll see you on day 12. All right? Hope everybody has an amazing time manifesting new things into their life, new stories, new words, new opportunities, because they're infinite. All right, love you guys. I'll see you later.